I recommend you three or continue with the stream. Game's already on.
Dear guest.
Stop! Don't call me a guest. You're not even treating me as one. I want my tea just right. Not too hot, not too cold, but the tea you served was either freezing or scalding. Is this how you treat your guests on the Cienjo? How fantastic! Your tea tastes like slop, and you even have the nerve to charge me for it! Are you trying to scam honest folks? And that name, the Sleepless Earl, it's so hard to remember. How about we give you a new plaque that says Cienjo Slop? It suits this place better, don't you think?
Why is it this guy again?
Stop! You've gone too far!
Oh, who's that trying to be a hero?
It's me, March 7th. Cause more trouble and I'll show you who your mommy is. Wait, that sounded lame. Hey, say something for me.
I'll try this time, I'll try the other one. She is March 7th, your ancestor. The Chinese version.
That's right! I'm your ancestor!
Never heard of you. Now scurry back to wherever you crawled out from.
Mr. Scott, I'm Yen Ching, a Cloud Knight lieutenant. We've met before, and I suggest you stop causing trouble.
Trouble? Ha! I'm just giving some feedback as a regular customer. The tea here is terrible, and now the Cloud Knights want to stop me from complaining about it? At this rate, who would want to ever come here for tea in the future?
A regular customer? You?
Yeah, what else would I be? The Cienjo's prisoner?
Anyway, if you're trying to bully this young lady, you'd better watch out for the weapon in my hand.
Huh? Oh, that really scares me. Come on, you're not seriously trying to take my life with that piece of scrap metal, are ya?
Scrap metal? This is my sword! I'm here to learn Cienjo swordplay.
Swordplay? Oh, I get it now. It's just another kind of play, right? That explains why you're dressed like you're in a show. You're not even from the Cienjo, so why bother learning their swordplay? If you're feeling unsafe, I can sell you an IPC mech.
Ha! As if anyone wants your junkyard scrap mechs!
Your mechs are only good for show.
Looks like you guys are totally clueless. Well, guess it's time to show these bumpkins something serious.
More passersby stop to watch.
Just a reminder, IPC members, street fighting on the Cienjo Lafu is prohibited.
Make any funny moves, and I'll smash that scrap metal.
Hey, relax. I know the rules. These are my subordinates. They got stuck here because of the transport ship incident, and they need to vent their frustration. In the end, it's all the Cienjo's fault. Well, I can overlook the terrible tea, but now that you're questioning my security, I can't let it slide. After all, I have a courier business to run. With so many clients watching, that just wouldn't look too good now, would it? Instead of wasting your life learning useless swordplay, why not invest in our civilian mechs? You'll have your master kneeling and begging for mercy in no time.
Stop! Don't you dare insult Cienjo swordplay like that! If you have the guts, I'll show your mechs what I can do!
Huh? A fight, you say? Now that you've thrown down the gauntlet, March 7th, I feel I'm obliged to accept your challenge. Say whatever you want, but once you see what our mechs can do, you'll be practically begging us for them!
Let's make a bet.
Oh, come on! How could I say no to a bet? So, I can see you're no master yet, March, but I'll play fair. You go back and learn swordplay from your teachers here, and in 15 days, I'll come find you and challenge you with my mechs!
Only 15 days? All right. Fine.
And if you lose, you'll have to bark like a dog in public and shout, "Xianzhou swordplay is a total joke!" You'll stand at the entrance of our room alley and say it to everyone passing by. Oh, and if that's the case, just forget about your master and become my apprentice instead. I'll teach you how to pilot a mech.
And if I win?
I'll become your apprentice?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't like you.
Okay, how about this? If I lose, I'll squeal like a pig in public and say, IPC mechs are a total joke! And I'll even print that on every mech on the transport ship. Deal?
So he just changed barking into squealing, and that's supposed to be a different story? I feel like this has happened before. Your bets always sound so childish.
Squealing isn't enough. You also need to apologize to the owner of the Sleepless Earl and take back what you said about Xianzhou swordplay.
Fine, I get it. But you've got to actually beat me with that little scrap of metal first. You all heard it, right? We'll meet again in 15 days. Let's go.
Are you okay?
Yes. Thank you all for your timely help. The shop facing a bit of flack from visitors is a minor issue, but Miss March's decisions to challenge him is serious. I feel responsible as if the shop has inconvenienced you.
Don't worry. I can't stand by and watch someone be bullied. I have to stand up against injustice, no matter what.
Not only do you speak like a hero from an immersia, but you also have a kind heart. Your charisma has completely won me over, Miss March.
I'm not quite a hero. Yet.
I know you're here for the tea ceremony. Please come inside.
Thanks for the invitation, but right now, I just want to focus on practicing swordplay. Masters, let's save the tea for later.
Sure, the tea can wait for now. However, I have a question, Miss March. How confident are you about the bet you just made?
I don't think she's given any thought at all. I don't think she's confident enough.
Come on! How could I possibly lack confidence? You believe in me, right, Masters?
What do you think, Master Yanqing?
I think you already know the answer, Master.
Don't see any issue. Let March give it a shot. As long as she trains diligently, I believe she can easily deal with that hunk of IPC scrap metal. As long as she trains diligently.
Now, no determination, Masters. I'll learn swordplay well and teach that guy a lesson. You're my most trusted friend. You'll be my assistant teacher and make sure I learn swordplay properly.
Three teachers and one apprentice. Do I get paid as assistant teacher?
Hey, when have I ever given you poorly? Masters? Teaching assistant? Go back to training now.
I'm planning on quitting my job at the Sky.
Practice dummy.
That IPC guy will show up in 15 days. I've gotta become a swordmaster by then.
Becoming a swordmaster in a mere 15 days is quite challenging.
But we can't lose our momentum, Master Yun-Li.
Momentum alone will only keep you going for about 3 days. If you really want to stick with it, you need a solid plan.
No worries. I found my professional teaching assistant to help me organize the lessons, so there won't be any problems.
I'll be sure to arrange lessons for March. How can you be so sure about me?
Rest assured, Masters. If not in me, at least place your faith in him, my trusty sidekick.
Miss March is really passionate about learning swordplay, and now she has a clear goal in mind. That's a good thing for her. There are many ways to defeat villains, but if you want to become a true hero, you have to focus on self-improvement. I hope you will always remember this, Miss March.
Got it. It's all etched into my memory.
Since you've got that in mind, it's time for me to set some targets for you.
Please, go ahead, Master Yun-Li.
We'll have 3 exams during these 15 days. If you pass our tests, those pieces of IPC scrap won't stand a chance. But if you fail, that would mean Yun-Li is a terrible teacher. And if that's the case, I hope you won't force yourself to take on the challenge, Miss March. Hey! You are the terrible teacher here.
I understand. In the Immersia, the disciple and the master share both honor and disgrace. If the apprentice fails, the master loses face too.
Well, there aren't that many customs on the Xianzhou. I'm just worried about you getting hurt. But as long as you practice diligently and pass the tests, we'll feel confident about your duel. Now, let's go back to the first question I asked you. I'm sure you found a reason to wield your sword, right, Miss March?
Absolutely! I wield my sword to become a hero! I want to fight for justice, punish the wicked, and make them quiver in fear and run away when they see me!
Then keep that fire burning, and learn with all your heart.
You haven't said much, Mr. Teaching Assistant. Any suggestions before we officially start training?
Mastering the sword trumps all. Friends of the room bring twists of fate.
What, twists? Like the ones in those Swordmaster novels? But I wonder what kind of unexpected twists I'll encounter.
Bump into a lonely ghost, accidentally consume a divine elixir, unlock an ingenious enigma, receive guidance from Sage.
It'd be pretty awesome if that actually happened. That's enough chit-chat for now. Don't forget to keep an eye on my swordplay practice.
As a swordplay assistant, arrange the lessons, help her prepare. 15 days. Learn cutting cold. Boost stats. Alright, I don't understand what I'm supposed to do, but they got spring training here, so I guess. Strength, dexterity, tenacity, acuity.
Let's do this!
Training will consume mood. Mood isn't good, efficiency decreases. Set excursion to strengthen the mood.
Did I really just learn that? I guess I am pretty awesome after all.
Pinky in the gray.
What do you recommend?
Oh, I can do refuse to buy, save 100%, increase dexterity, or strength. Definitely go strength. Alright, so acuity needs to go up. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to undo this.
All swords and no play makes March a dull girl, you know.
Oh, picking the same one twice is not good. Okay. Too much fighting. Okay. Two fighting, two resting.
Another new move under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out.
You need to work on tenacity and acuity. Will we get strength one more, or dexterity one more? By dexterity, we will rest before the main event.
How should I go about this? Huh?
Now she just needs acuity.
Today, you'll face your first test. It's all about the basics.
Oh, I know! It's float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, right?
That's boxing? But close enough, I guess.
Grasping the basics is crucial to mastering swordplay, Miss March. Focus on wielding your sword properly, making your thrusts swift and strikes brisk.
And parries should be fluid and nimble. Got it!
See? Even March is getting bored of your rambling.
But I'm actually not bored at all.
Miss March is still a novice, so I'm giving her some tips on the basics to help her better understand them. Neglecting the basics will only make you vulnerable in a fight, even for an extraordinary sword master like you, Yunli.
Just focus on your teaching. Why bring me into this?
What? Didn't General Huyan offer you any guidance?
Looks like your general hasn't told you to stop hopping around like a sparrow in a fight, huh?
Guys, let's save the seminar for later. Focus on the test,
Miss
Master.
March has been learning the basics of swordplay, and now it's time to put her knowledge to the test.
Unsheath your swords and show me what you've got, March.
According to the schedule, there's a test today, right? I'm ready. Another step closer to star-crazing glass greatsword.
Alright, trial number 1.
Not very sportsmanlike. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. What's this? Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. What's this? Awesome. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs! What's
Round 1 complete. Undoubtedly exceptional talent in swordplay.
Looks like I passed the test, right?
Yeah. Well done. You passed with flying colors.
Great! Hey, hurry up and congratulate me!
Yeah, congratulations.
I couldn't have done it without my masters and you, Mr. Teaching Assistant. So if I were to take on that IPC guy now, what would you say are my chances?
You already have a martial arts background and plenty of real combat experience. With swordplay guidance from me and Yoon Lee, if you were to challenge the IPC's security mechs now, I believe
You wouldn't stand a chance.
Yoon Lee's right.
No chance? Hey, are you trying to crush my confidence? I'm the kind of girl who performs better when I'm showered with praise, just so you know.
Maybe you'd stand a chance if you use your bow. Maybe when you're taking a break, the mechs are still training. Our March can totally crush those mechs, even with one hand tied behind
I'm
your back.
not that confident. But thank you for believing in me.
I thought teaching March was just something of a hobby, but now, actually seeing her progress gives me a sense of accomplishment.
Oh, really? So now you finally acknowledge her talent, Master Yoon Lee? Don't worry, Miss March. I've been serious about teaching you from the start.
Don't try to cause a rift between us. Every move and technique I taught March is straight from the Juming art of swordplay.
15 days of training is short, Miss March. Whether you pass or fail this test, I hope you'll continue with the basics, because that's your best shot at winning. After every test, the General would take me to the Artisanship Commission for sword maintenance. Let's go, Miss March. Today, I'll follow the General's example as a way of acknowledging your progress.
Thank you, Master Yanqing.
Moments later, in a dark corner on the local.
So, have you found any information about her?
Yeah, that girl is one of the nameless on the Astral Express. Oh, she's no pushover. Don't you think this bet's a bit too risky?
Yeah, it is. So what? Have you seen those big shots in the Strategic Investment Department? Do they ever make safe bets? She thinks she could fool me by flying under the radar? You there! Get me the most powerful mech we've got!
Understood. Checking the inventory now.
Now I'm curious to see what this 15-day crash course apprentice is really capable of.
Okay, now it's pass number 2. Okay, she's pretty high in strength. Let's focus on the other 3. Go for acuity twice. That'll work.
I'll fight 10! What I'll run into today!
Encountered a familiar figure. She's frustrated. Long time no see, Mangler 3M and Miss March 7th. Long time still busy busting ghosts recently. There are fewer Heliobus related jobs than before, though they've been replaced with other matters. Been a while. What are you doing? I'm taking a break at Starscape Haven. Just watching the Starscape sail one by one, it's really relaxing. Being a 10 large commission judge is pretty stressful too, I bet. 2. Have you read into something that's been weighing heavily on your mind this March 7th? I started picking up Shenzhou Swordplay, so there's been some academic stress and social stress. You elaborate on the matter of the upcoming duel. between March 7th and the IPC busybody. I think I get the gist of it. Somebody's trying to mess with the Swordplay in such a short time. No wonder she's stressed out. Some evil warning Swordplay if you need some help. Ha! You can't even hold your sword steady. Don't you think you're overestimating your skills? Sure, I can hold it steady, but I'm better than you. You don't even have hands. Ooh, the timid Thry's got a sharp tongue. If you were in the war dance ring and I possessed you, you'd have to you'd have to try really hard to lose to that brat from the seat of divine foresight. Master Yin Ching is really powerful. You sure you aren't just blowing smoke, Mr. Tail? As long as I possess someone of extraordinary caliber and absorb the person's memories and emotions, I can master the exact same technique. It isn't the fastest way to do it if you want to learn that brat's swordplay? No, I won't undo this yet. Tisk. I guess your desire to help your friend is only worth this much, eh? Thank you both for looking out for me, Maitland. I wonder what you think about this shortcut. Time is tight. Save file. When you put it that way, it doesn't sound like asking for a hardcore player's save file, but once Mr. Tail leaves, I'd still be left empty-handed. And also, it's a bad idea, right, Miss March? Bah, and here I was trying to be nice. If you ever wanted it, I would help you now. Madame Hanya just sent over a zombie case. Looks like break time's over. We'll talk again, Miss March. Catch you later. She scuttles off in a hurry. After giving it some thought, I think there's something to be gleaned from Mr. Tail's suggestion. When I see her again, I should ask for advice from both her and Mr. Tail. Alright, she gets 2 assist effects every day. Enhancing the efficiency. Okay, we can increase strength and we can increase tenacity. I have to pick one. We'll pick, today we'll pick strength. But we'll start with resting because she doesn't feel so good. Alright, so if strength is up, then we probably want to put it, let's see, acuity needs to go up. If we go strength again. Now what's, oh, that's my assist. Let's go ahead and grab my reward. Increases her max HP.
Did I really just learn that? I guess I am pretty awesome after all.
Wow. A lot of increasing coming. Okay. Sword art anecdote. A day spent sword training is always full of interesting stories. Invited her to patrol on the garden together. Surroundings feel congestion. Helio by transformed into goats. They're in a parade. Ghosts are in a parade.
What do you recommend?
Tell her you're actually a ghost. Walk the front of the march and lead the way. Or escort her from the parade. I'll see that.
That's enough training for today. I need time to absorb everything.
Ooh, nice. Making progress. Alright, we get another bonus. Let's do move consumption from 200% and efficiency by 400% when training for the first time. Next training, excursion, by 100%. Okay, you can either double it or you can quadruple it. We'll do that one. Alright, what do we need the most of? We need acuity. We need dexterity.
If you keep upping the training, I'm gonna start skipping class.
Okay, lots of resting.
Wonder what I'll run into today.
She gave up on letting the heliobus absorb emotions in exchange for sword skills. She was leaving because of certain zombie relatives. Alright, let's go to that location for the escapade. It's Mangler and Miss March too. Why do you look so dazed? We found 2 zombies near the garden recently. Well, zombie might not be the right word. The victims had no heliobus traces on them, nor obvious external injuries, but they kept repeating some strange behavior. How interesting. Miss March 7th, please don't patronize me. Must be a side effect of being scared silly. That's entirely possible, but have I ever acted so strangely? You run super fast, this matter's probably not that simple. Just like when you and Mangler formed the ghost hunting squad, let's analyze this together. Next up, let's have resident expert Volvo introduce the case. Okay, something might click if we put our brains together. First victim is a war dance combat registrant. Their muscles were rigid when they were discovered. Their arms were outstretched in front of them. They were muttering all sorts of exercise rhymes. Second was a registrant, former Cloud Knight proficient at the spear, who was discovered practicing pole vaulting with his spear. Victims have something in common. They're both war dance contestants. The appears culprit is expressly choosing contestants as their targets. March 7th, you're a participant too. It's a mistake to look for similarities in victims. That's right, we have too few victims. The similarity isn't convincing enough. We should leave the analysis a rest and let us finish talking. Besides the fact that they were participants, they also had similar characteristics. They're both fools who went to the garden to poke around after reading the messages on the ghostly road. These victims believed that the garden's vengeful gloom would temper their skills and decided to train here before their matches started. In some attempt to harness the worldly energies absorbed here, people still believe this mumbo-jumbo in this day and age. Finally, these two were shooed home by the Ten Lords Commission Spiritfarer on duty, Uncle Chu. They started acting funny the following day. Mystery solved, he's the murderer. Mystery solved must be a heliobus. I'm also guessing it's escaped, unless it's something good. I think I've seen similar story in the immersion. Does this uncle have 2 disciples, and one is bitten by a zombie and the other charmed by a female ghost? Our Uncle Chu has no disciples. Cut down to the emergent addiction and touch some grass. But since you want to join the war dance, you must be careful. Don't forget to contact me if anything happens. Good luck. Hope you catch the culprit. Close case soon. Goodbye. She scuttles off in a hurry. If the heliobus targets war dance contenders on purpose, how about we try our luck at the garden? We've got time. We might be able to help them. Alright, that hunt is now available as an excursion. So it's one of the excursions we can take. Alright, increases tenacity. Rewards gained from the Midnight Paranormal Hunt excursion by 60%. I would go for that one. And let's start with that one. Alright, what do we need? We need dexterity, string, we could do this one again, or we could just go from, let's just go from.
Let's do this!
Alright. Okay, spent sword training is always full of interesting stories. She's invited her to patrol the garden together. As they're walking, Shiv suddenly disappears, decides to return immediately. At least they're there. Quietly then. Quieter the place, more likely to hear strange noises.
How should I go about this?
Sounds like someone calling for her. Sounds like an old granny soup, spilling soup. Hear her own voice. Let's go for this one. Don't be afraid, maybe someone's calling for you. Okay, sword
Time for your
trials.
second test. I'll be your examiner this time, and I'll be testing your ability to defeat enemies with unconventional moves. Grandpa always said that everything can be a sword, and that there are endless possibilities for learning swordplay in this vast world. If you want to defeat your opponent, you'll need your own secret move.
Speaking of secret moves, I've prepared some flaming potent tea.
Huh? Is that the flaming potent tea from Arumali?
You got it! I saw this immersion where the hero drank the flaming potent tea and started stumbling and shaking all over the place. But then he managed to defeat his father's murderer with his drunken swordplay.
Good example. Do you know how to do the drunken swordplay?
No. I figured I could just learn it by drinking flaming potent tea.
That's not how it works in real life, Miss March.
Do you have any other tricks up your sleeve? Took from the test masters.
Even if I don't know drunken swordplay, I've got other tricks up my sleeve.
I've heard you've traveled a lot, Miss March. I'm excited to see how you incorporate your experiences into your swordplay moves.
Your opponent this time is similar to the IPC mechs. Unsheath your swords and give it everything you've got.
According to the schedule, there's a test today, right? I'm ready.
Iron Fisted Gatekeeper.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! What's this?
Commencing classification. Lower your weapon.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! What's this?
Criminal.
That it might.
Oh, I get it! Not very sportsmanlike. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! What's this?
Commencing classification. Lower your weapon. Treasonous.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! What's this?
healing somehow.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, what? Yes!
You made it. Your sword is also cheering for you. Alright, strength is above 150, so is acuity. Now they both can get leveled up.
Phew, that was tough.
Those moves were pretty unconventional, but the way you've blended them into your swordplay was impressive. It's like you've developed your own unique style, Miss March. So, I thought you were just wasting your time traveling around with Yun Li's encouragement, but it seems like it's paid off.
Well. Looks like someone's finally seeing sense.
Thank you both for your guidance. So, did I pass the test?
Without a doubt. You aced it.
Awesome! Hey, Mr. Teaching Assistant, isn't it about time you showered me with praise?
Yeah, congratulations.
I won't be modest this time. My skills have improved by leaps and bounds.
General Jingyuan once told me that everyone has the potential to be my master. Not just Cloud Knight instructors, but also artists and outsiders. Actually, I was once convinced by Guinaifen into swallowing a sword. That's definitely not something you learn from regular practice.
So, what do you think your odds are, March?
Maybe around 30 or 40%?
You don't seem as confident as last time. What's up?
Well, I've gained a deeper understanding of swordplay, and I'm more aware of my own strengths now. By the way, in those immersion stories, the sword masters always hide their true strength before a decisive battle.
Yep, those who boast they'd win usually end up losing. You just randomly throw out a number for your odds.
Oh, you got me.
From the test, I can tell that you still need some time to master your swordplay. But you did pretty well. Milk tea is on me today.
Yeah!
Moments later, in the dark corner,
The progress report on the Nameless Girl's sword training is complete. What should I do now, Specialist Scott?
Huh? Are you being sarcastic or something?
I mean, don't I have other important tasks to do? It feels like a bit of a waste of time to keep tabs on some random girl's swordplay training.
A waste of time? No! This is about safeguarding the reputation of the IPC and the honor of the Ember Lord. Are you saying that March 7th can actually take down an Arumaton from the Artisanship Commission with a sword? Come on, an Arumaton is no match for our state-of-the-art mechs. Go and strengthen our mechs even further. I refuse to believe that little sliver of metal can actually challenge our cutting-edge technology.
But the armor's already pretty thick.
No, it's not enough! Reinforce it more! If I lose face, it's like losing face for the IPC and the Ember Lord! Can we afford to let that happen?
Understood.
IPC's like, Increase acuity training. Increase the rewards from that hunting.
Another step closer to star-crazing Glass Greatsword.
New goal. Alright, so for this new goal we need strength up to 500. What if we just did all just strength? See what happens, since it said that was our goal.
How should I go about this?
Tenacity and acuity for acuity. We'll go with tenacity, acuity is already leveled up.
I learned so much today! Well done, me!
Alright, we can level up tenacity, now we need dexterity. Strength is now leveled.
Wonder what I'll run into today!
Thinks the culprit is hidden in the garden. Back in the middle of the night, trying to resolve that case, specifically attacking those contestants. Whoa, this is amazing. You've got spiritual light gushing out of your crown. To have the physique of a martial prodigy at such a young age, you're a martial genius when it comes to appears once in a century. Careful, it's that escaped Heliobus. Okay, I'm on high alert now. As long as you let me attach onto you, your 4 meridians will be instantly activated, allowing you to attain a century's worth of effort in no time. Victory at the war dance should be a cakewalk. Trying to appeal to my competitive spirit, no can do. Stop cowering in the shadows and show yourself. Fine, you got me. Honestly though, I'm a master of all the martial arts across all schools. Just let me touch your head and you'll be able to impart my skills in the blink of an eye. At what price? I don't suppose it's becoming a zombie and sputtering gibberish, is it? Forget it, I'm not learning any of that. You don't want to? I'm afraid that's not up to you. I give my lessons free of charge. You have no choice but to learn them. All she can see before her is darkness, countless martial arts and myriad unarmed styles all surging into her mind. Unfortunately, though, not a single move is really a swordplay. Ah! Fear not, Miss March, here I come. Ooh, I was almost too late. Thank goodness you were here, ho ho. Has that overly enthusiastic Heliobus been subdued? Yes, I've subdued the vagrant Heliobus in the Lenambra Court. I suddenly can't move my arms and legs. I'll apply a talisman on you, and you can need to have a good rest. Sometime later. I think I've gotten to the bottom of the zombie mystery. This Heliobus preyed on the competitive will of contenders to channel all of its martial mantras into their minds. How to raise your arms and legs, how to move your body, infinite information surging into your mind non-stop. A pity we're not like Heliobus. Such a massive magnitude of information will only overload our minds and render us immobile. The body can't keep up with the mind. While it was just for a short time, I feel like I could see everything, hear everything, but I couldn't do a single thing. So this is what it means when the body can't keep up with the mind. Now that you've recovered, I should be getting back to seal this Heliobus. We'll meet again. Goodbye, Wall. She scuttles off in a hurry. I was thinking about spending some time with Woho today, but she's got stuff to do. Let's chat again next time. It's draining being possessed by the heliobus, Mangler. Let's go grab something tasty to eat. Alright, her effects have been enhanced. Okay, dexterity, nice. Extra emerging, also nice. Let's do all of it. We will train on dexterity. We'll do strength. We'll do our excursion. And then we'll train some more. Strength.
Another new move under my belt.
Nice.
I gotta find time to try it out.
Okay, so we still got a long ways to go on this. Calling that our goal. I wonder if we can. We can. Okay, so. Bring it up.
That's enough training for today. I need time to absorb everything.
Dexterity is not maxed out. That's what I think we find out. Training level is up to level 2, whatever that means. Alright, we still need tenacity. No, we don't need efficiency after performing an excursion.
Another step closer to star-crazing glass greatsword.
Dexterity is level 2. Okay. We need to rest. We might as well start with resting. We'll do double rest. Then we'll do dexterity will be the leveled up one. Yeah, we'll do it right now. There we go.
What do you recommend?
No, let's just go straight. We're already got the dexterity figured out.
Wonder what I'll run into today.
Like to teach people, arrived to save her. 10 Lords Commission sealed away that Helios has been eager to act as a tutor. It won't be harming anyone anymore. Participants that follow the antics slowly recovering their senses. Thanks to you and Mangler, this mini Helios war has been quelled. Thanks to you too. No wonder the 10th. You're a judge. You had something you wished to say last time. It's about time Mr. Tail said that the memories of Swordplay technically channeled to me. I have to admit I was the teeniest bit tempted, just a teeny bit. My idea is pretty decent, eh? I wanted to have Mr. Tail help me out then, to at least learn a move or two, but I was too embarrassed to admit it. No one can withstand the temptation of a shortcut. You also rejected industrial learning. Luckily, Woho was too busy to let you have your way. That's it, first one. That's not really true. I mean, I still resisted in the end. If I hadn't run into the Heliobus, I wouldn't have understood the sheer distance between my knowledge and the mastery of swordplay. Not a shortcut of learning swordplay at all. I very much agree with Miss March 7th on this. Though I've heard of a much milder and safer method than the garden's messengers have. that can shove non-existent swordplay memories into your mind. In that case, would you still refuse? Still might still have to do a call. I think that I have to put my own thought into it and experience it in myself will to eventually turn his sword and her sword into my sword. You make a good point there, girlie. If my journey was nothing more than a copy and paste process, I'd never be able to surpass the two masters. Sounds like you had quite the epiphany. Is it just me and her life backwards? For me to be waxing philosophical pearls of wisdom, that should mean I've attained new heights in my swordplay, am I right? Spouting passages from a self-help book makes you enlightened now. If you really think you're all that, you should be training even harder on your swordplay. I've got a block of free time after attending to this matter. If you need help talking to him, come see me anytime. We'll definitely help you out. Thank you. Alright, even more assists. Each action increases strength by 9, increases mood consumption by 300%. Each action when performed by the first one. Any action gives you additional 20, or this is a suit. We're gonna go with this one.
Did I really just learn that?
You really just learned that. Pretty good.
Before we start the test, there's something I need to tell you, Miss March. I've received a challenge letter from Scott. He's made thorough preparations, contacting the Realm Keeping Commission, and getting approval for a martial arts exchange event. He even chose Arumali as the venue. Seems like he has some connections there. However, according to the rules, the person receiving the challenge letter has the right to decline the challenge.
Declining would be like admitting defeat. Of course I'll accept it.
But before that, you need to pass the final test, the graduation exam.
You're graduating already, March? Is it that you don't want to teach her anymore?
No way! Master Yanqing has been great to me!
Well, it's not really graduation. It's just that the opponent for this exam is your master, Yanqing.
When General Jing Yuan was teaching me swordplay, he used to personally spar with me during crucial moments to assess my skills.
After all, the master should be the one who is most aware of their students' strengths and weaknesses.
But, Master Yanqing, facing you in a duel, do I really stand a chance?
How will we ever find out if you don't even try? Are you only scared because I'm your opponent, Miss March?
Unsheath your swords and get ready, Miss March. The duel starts now!
The final test. I'm a little nervous. Oh, come on, March 7th. You got this!
Oh, we were so close to 500. We were 8 away.
Another new move under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out.
We're very close for tenacity, too.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, what?
Sword, heed me!
Awesome!
Letting me
Punish
get in
evil.
That's different.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, what?
It made that clean noise from now.
Not very sportsmanlike.
Just warming up.
Oh, I get it! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, what?
Cut through the ranks.
Awesome!
I failed.
You're saying I'm actually a genius?
Not bad. You've made it this far, Miss March. You've passed the exam.
Oh!
Yeah, congratulations.
Ha! I told you compliments make me better!
With your swordplay skills, you can effortlessly take down IPC mechs, March.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident too.
But looking back, haven't you learned something more important than just swordplay?
Yeah! I've not only learned swordplay from masters, but I've also met a bunch of people and gained a lot of insights from my experiences.
Those experiences will nourish your sword skills. It's just like Master Yunli said. Everything can be a sword, and there are endless possibilities for learning swordplay in the vast world.
That actually makes sense. Now, I'd love to hear your suggestions on how to defeat Scott.
To beat him fair and square with your sword, maybe there's another method we can use. Definitely the first one.
Yeah, I'll show Scott the power of the Xianzhou swordplay that he despises.
I remember Yan Qing once said, there are many ways to defeat villains. But if you want to become a true hero, you have to focus on self-improvement. Do you feel any closer to becoming the great hero you've always dreamed of?
Yes, absolutely! The great hero within me is definitely up to the task.
Engage in the promise to do it. Alright, let's see what this does.
Well, well, if it isn't our hero, March 7th.
I'm not hiding or backing down. You challenged me, and I'm here to accept it. But I'm curious, why pick Arum Alley of all places? It's packed with tourists around, and it'd be bad if someone got hurt.
Why Alroom Alley? Well, your buddy knows the answer to that.
Well, this is the place you lost a pet and barked like a dog after all. Because you took a hit to your career that day.
Exactly! On that fateful day, I was reassigned, dismissed from my department's core operations. That's why I chose this place. I want to show all those people who laughed at me that I can stand on my own 2 feet again. They'll be like, what? That Scott is back again? What's he got up to this time? They'll see that I, Scott, who was once shamed in front of everyone, is back in Alroom Alley to restore his honor. They'll see that it won't be me squealing like a pig today, but you!
Seems kind of petty, don't you think? Are you even seeking revenge on the right person?
Right person? No, I want to enact revenge on the entirety of Alroom Alley.
But then, wait, where does bullying the owner of the Sleepless Earl fit in with all of this?
Ah, shut up! Look, I have my principles. I refuse to spend my life haunted by what happened in Alroom Alley. Did you think I'm just some sort of IPC small fry? I've been patient for so long, just waiting for the right moment. I don't care about proving my greatness. It's about showing everyone in Alroom Alley that I will reclaim what was taken from me!
Spare me the lecture. You're not getting back what you lost. You should reclaim your dignity in a more respectable way. So, person.
No, you won't!
I've been keeping an eye on you. Seriously, do you really believe that you, a rookie who's only been learning swordplay for 15 days, can defeat my invincible mechs? Dream on! Enough with the talk! Let's get down to business, boys!
Huh! Once you bite the dust, you'll know what I'm capable of. Not very sportsmanlike. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, what's this? Awesome! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, what's this? Oh, I get it! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, what's this?
Ah! You pathetic losers! How did you all lose to that rookie?
Hey, stop blaming others! Didn't you lose to me too?
So, does that mean I have to? No way! This can't be happening! How could a tiny piece of scrap metal defeat the IPC's mechs? You guys must have cheated! This doesn't count! I demand a rematch!
Scrap metal, huh? The key to victory is never the weapon. It's the person wielding it!
Let's not forget about our bet. Everyone in Armelli is watching. Actually, respect that you're willing to honor the bet.
I'll respect you too, if you keep your word.
Enough! Fine. I've done this before anyway. I apologize. I want to apologize to the owner of the Sleepless Earl. It's my fault for causing trouble and making a scene on purpose.
What about this squealing like a pig part? Stay silent, hinting at it.
Hey, remember what you said? What about squealing like a pig?
Make him squeal! Make him squeal!
Hold on a sec. I want to get this on video.
It's happening all over again. All right! But before I squeal like a pig, there's something else I want to say. IPC mechs are a total joke. Oink! Oink, oink! Oink! Oink, oink! Oink!
He leaves with his head hanging over. Good riddance. Brief interludes concluded. Her pursuit of the art swordplay shall continue. Ends training. Squaring up for a sword fight using the stuff that she's with. Nice. I don't know what all these are, but maybe they're different endings. Try other directions the story could have turned out. Oh, okay. So that's what that is. Okay, I'm not going to do much right now. It's coming. What else could it have been, you know? Alright, friendship is magic. I'm going to start this one. I definitely won't finish this one. I just want to get started. See what it's going to turn into.
Haven of memories. Every moment is like a thorned rose.
How have you been lately? I hope you haven't run into much trouble on your path. Astral Express blasts away all troubles. Ha! I never imagined the Astral Express had such a function. This Aeon trailblaze that you follow truly has every possibility covered. Allow me to get back to my original point. The Astral Express is always on the move, and anytime you and I can meet is precious. Something strange has been happening in Belmont this past 2 days. Many residents have said that they were being pursued by a dark shadow. Some were even scratched and clawed by it. Yesterday alone, I treated about a dozen victims with scratches all over their arms. Not a single one of them has any idea about what this thing is, until today when a new friend came to see me. He said he could solve all of this, but must find you first. Ha! Transformed! Phew. Phew. I spent so long practicing that debut pose that I finally got to use it. Look, a 720-degree jump, spin jump. Do you know how much core strength that takes? Look how ripped my abs are. This is a new friend I mentioned, Mr. Litterpony. He's really something, right? He asked me to find a young gray-haired man who loves trash cans. My instincts told me that must be you. You know me? What are you doing here? Are you shocked? I'm only here in this world because I have no choice. According to him, these shadowy creatures hail from the same world as he does. I have a question. Belobog has never experienced an invasion like this before. Why would they be here causing trouble now? Ah, these folks are a species famous for wanting to make friends. Really? There's no catch? But there's something missing in their brains. They don't know how to make friends normally. All they know is using their brute strength to coerce others and mistaking others' fearful subservience for friendship. We have been attacked and harassed by them and are scared to the core of our little garbage hearts. They have a terrible reputation in my world, so they've decided to come to the real universe and grab some human friends. As far as I know, our first step of their plan was to learn some human games. These attacks have actually been them learning how to play our game of hide and seek. I'll play hide and seek with them. You mustn't indulge them. They really do want to make friends using these violent methods. They will only get more brutal. If that happens, there'll be a bloodbath. If you ask me, there's only one thing you can do. Let's teach them what true friendship is. Use the magic of friendship with me to purify them. This is my specialty. Just what I expect from the Chosen One. We need to hurry up about it. They're currently learning how to celebrate a friend's birthday. When the time comes, your friends will be tied to a chair, surrounded, and have a happy birthday sung to them 33,333 times. Is there any crueler fate in this world? So how are you going to do it? Let me explain. I will need to borrow the power of your strong friendship from new Belobog friends. After all, I have no friends in this world. Haha. I shall react to the place with the strongest magic of friendship in the city and send my avatar to that location. After that, you need to obtain a proof of friendship that represents your friendship. Once you are successful, I will be able to use your magic friendship and defeat the dark shadow creatures alongside you. You just need to follow the signals sent by my clone and find me. Counting on you this time as well, great hero. Alright. Friendship. Familiar characters will appear as a magician fighting side by side with Litter Pony. Find the clones scattered all over, join hands defeating the enemies. Alright, so it says proceed the challenge. Official trial has to be unlocked. So you have to go here and then talk to the trash can. Alright. We've only got a few days. I'm gonna go ahead and I guess we'll put a cut in the video now. I don't want to try to start that yet, but we'll go ahead and stop. Let me see if anyone else is streaming. I can send this to you. Ooh, we got 2 rooms on. That's a tough choice. I guess we'll go with... There are a couple people playing. I guess I'll go with the Lady Khan. I haven't rated her in a little while. There we go. Alright. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful holiday. We'll see you guys hopefully next weekend. Have a good one.